In this game from 1965, Bobby Fischer showcases exactly how to punish a king stranded in the center. What you're about to see is a masterclass in timing, aggression, and precision. Fischer plays with the white pieces, and although the material is even, Black's king is dangerously exposed in the middle of the board. If Black manages to play bishop to d7 followed by castling, they might be safe. But Fischer has no intention of letting that happen. He kicks off with bishop to b5 check. At first glance, it seems harmless. Usually, a simple pawn block would neutralize it. But here's the twist: pushing the pawn weakens the d6 square. Fischer plans to play knight to c4. Intending to sacrifice the knight and open a path for bishop to d6 check. If Black accepts the bishop sacrifice, Fischer's knight to d6 check forces the king to d7. And then rook to d1 brings crushing pressure. The position explodes. White dominates the center for just the price of a piece. So instead, Black sidesteps the danger by playing queen to e6. Aiming to meet the coming check with king to e7, avoiding the deadly d-file. But Fischer continues his plan. He plays rook to d1, seizing control of the open file. Black grabs the bishop with pawn takes b5. But Fischer immediately strikes with queen to c7. Threatening rook to d8 checkmate. Black defends with bishop to d7. But now comes the key move. Knight to d6 check. And after king to e7, the king is exactly where Fischer wants it. Completely vulnerable in the center. Yet Black tries to turn the tables with rook to c8. Aiming to drive away White's queen and end the attack. Here, Fischer finds a game-winning idea. He plays knight to f5 check. A stunning sacrifice. Once it's captured, he recaptures with the e-pawn, opening the crucial e-file for his rook. If Black allows rook to e1, the game collapses. Sensing danger, Black counterattacks with rook to c8, targeting Fischer's queen. But instead of retreating, Fischer unleashes a tactical bomb. Rook takes d7, sacrificing the rook. Now Black is forced to respond, and Fischer follows up with queen to f6 check, diverting the king from defending the queen. After knight takes f6, comes rook to e1 check, and suddenly, the king has no escape. Blocking with the knight is the only option. But Fischer plays rook takes e4. And when the king is pulled away, queen takes d7 clinches the game. Black resigns.